statement, do you like this, something like that. Then you're going to provide them 5 different options. Respondent picks one of that. And then you collect the data and you use statistical softwares as we used earlier. You use statistical softwares to interpret some kind of information out of this. But what if we don't have that kind of information with me? What if I don't have any questionnaire responses with me? In case I have conducted interviews, then I use Nvivo software. Is it clear? Yeah. So when do we use Nvivo software? For the qualitative data, mainly for the qualitative data. Okay. Now, okay. I'll just show you this. It won't take more than 2 minutes. Now, last time we were running out of time, so that's why I stopped it there. Now, if I'll open this project, so this project, wait, it's going up. Okay. So this project has these codings with me. This project has these codings with me. If you see, attitude has different points under this. Balance, community change, economy, infrastructure, memorable quotes, natural environment, policy management, real estate development, sense of community down east. These codings are already being created the way we created in our project. Yes? Okay. Now, after this, we need to run a query in this. We need to run a query to see if we have these codings, if we have matching of these words somewhere in our transcripts, somewhere in our file. So to do that, we will be going into the explore option. Explore. Once we click here, there we have a query wizard. This function won't work for us because we are using a free version, right? So if you have tried using this option, or if you have tried using any AI to help you with this Nvivo, you might have observed that this won't work because, okay, I'll show you this. Query wizard, when I click on this, it doesn't give me coding frequency here. Yes, it gives me text search, then it gives me word frequency, it gives me coding query, then it gives me matrix coding query. It doesn't give me coding frequency option. So it's something that that's not there in the trial version. So we have other way to do that part. What I'll do, I'll go to these queries, and the down option, I'll click here. Do you see coding crosstab, coding comparison? So I'll click on coding here, and then one new window will open on the right side. Click here. Yeah, and just wait for this. This window will open. Do you see the window? Yes. Now, we need to run a query. If I click run query, nothing will happen. Let's click here first. The query is incomplete and cannot be run. Enter values for all search criteria. Because I haven't provided the information, it means before running a question in any machine, you need to tell the machine that what are we looking for. Are you getting my point? Okay. So this won't work. So in this case, what I'm going to do, search in. So first of all, I am letting the software to find out the information in files and externals. Files and externals. So let it be. Otherwise, you can do selected items. You can do selected items. Then just leave it like this, files and externals. If it won't work, then we will select item. Okay, so if I'll click here, I have this transcript uploaded in this software. So then I'll click this. Otherwise, just leave it. Just cancel it and let this be selected. Okay. Moving forward, applies to all are true. Coding 2. Now coded 2, all selected codes, so or any selected code or case. So I'm gonna select the codes. So there are 3 dots you see. Click there. And now I'm going to select some codes here. Okay, which codes you are looking for. For example, let's say I am looking for a balance. And let's say I am looking for community change. Let's take 2, okay? And then click OK. Once it will be done, it seems everything is there now. Okay, so if I run query, and it will work now. Let's see if it is going to work. Yes, this query has worked, and it gave you the result that one reference code 18.55% coverage is there, right? So this code has this much percentage coverage in that document that you have provided there. Got it? So this is how it gives you the analysis. So some of you might be thinking it this way, sir, this is really complicated. We can easily read the content, right? But what if you have, let's say, I am in a company and I am conducting interviews of different managers, right? And I have, let's say, 50 managers in my company. I have a responsibility as a HR. I will be conducting interviews. For example, let's say appraisal interviews. For appraisals, we do conduct interviews. It's not something automatic that they will give you. All these interviews where, for example, let's say if I am a team leader and I am conducting one-on-one meetings every Friday or any day of the week, and then I wanted to analyze your interview part, because now these days, if I am recording a lecture, or if I am able to get the transcript of my video meeting, I'll get that transcript, and then I'll get that transcript into a Word document. I'll create that file, and I will upload that file into this kind of a software. Before uploading that kind of a transcript into this kind of a software, yes, for sure, I will refine the transcript first. Okay, I can use any AI to refine that transcript so that please make this transcript ready to be uploaded into a Nvivo software for the analysis part. So great, now things are streamlined. You just need to conduct online meeting with someone. You don't need to record anything. Click on the transcript. You will have all the discussion that you are doing in the chat there, somewhere there, a transcript. And once you end the meeting, the transcript will be ready with you. You upload that transcript into any AI, refine that transcript and ask the AI, create it ready to be uploaded into a software, because AI won't be able to do an analysis for you now. Maybe in future, you know what? This is machine learning. You know why it is called as machine learning? Because even machine is learning. Machine is learning the kind of words that you are giving, the kind of a prompts that you're giving, and the kind of a research that you're getting, machine is learning out of this. And once machine will be capable of doing everything for you, maybe 2 years down the line or a year later, this Nvivo part can be done by the ChatGPT. Maybe ChatGPT will have, or let's say Nvivo will have something called as a Ask ChatGPT their option, right? Or any AI. Then, as of now, they don't have it. They should have it by now, right? Let's say you open a Adobe PDF document. There you see a AI. Yes, so the AI can help you. They should have an AI option there. So that if the user is getting stuck into the software, then the AI will be able to help them. Because, for example, let's say some of you might have tried ChatGPT for using Nvivo. You know what? AI is on the other line and your software is on the other line. And you find it very difficult to be on the same line. So, because it depends which version of the software you are using, and with different functions that are enabled for you in a trial version. So it becomes difficult for you to use a software taking the instructions from any AI tool. So they should have it there. Okay, moving on. So this is how we do the analysis part. I'll try to run a query one more time with any other coding. Okay, let's see. Now, I will select different codes here. I will just deselect this, and now I'm gonna go with the infrastructure. I'm gonna go with the memorable codes. Let's run with this. Or I can even run with one only, but it's okay, let it be. Okay, let's run with one because I want to see what is the coverage of the one. Okay. Now, for the infrastructure, I changed the code. I have changed the code. Now I'm going to run this query. Yes. So they are saying 3 reference codes. 17% coverage is there. Okay. If you see there, that's the analysis part. And there you see summary, reference, text. All these options are also there. Okay. Now, so reference, if I just scroll it down, I'll get the full coverage. 1.4 coverage is there. 3.79% coverage is there. Okay. And then we have in total 17% coverage. 3 references are there which are in lines of this code. So when I created this code, so there are 3 instances where this has been repeated. This has been repeated. That's called the coverage in the document that you have uploaded there. So yes, it really helps you whenever you are taking meetings, interviews with people, and let's say if you have 10 people, 30 people, and you know what, when we are into a job, we don't have time to analyze these interviews. So yes, if we know how to use these kind of a softwares, then we really can use them and get our work done quickly. Let's say this kind of a job is every quarter for me. As a manager, I am taking interviews and then analyzing the interviews every quarter. What if I will have all the codes ready with me there in the system, and then I'll just keep changing the transcript and we'll keep analyzing it later? So that's how it is useful. But again, for your capstone project, the number of softwares that we have worked on, starting from SEMrush, SEMrush, which for the digital marketing keyword search option, and then we worked on SPSS, different softwares, and you are working on a Figma. Not all these softwares you will be using in your capstone. For example, Ivy, you have a project where maybe you will be using a prototyping, right? And you will be doing a testing there. Your other group might not use this at all. You might be using a SEMrush because your client wants to explore more markets, and they wanted to increase their sales. So you might not use, because you don't. It's nowhere relevant for you. Nvivo, nowhere we have any personal interviews, one-on-one interviews involved there. No need to use Nvivo there. So not all, but for example, let's say you're conducting research, you have surveys, and you're getting responses, you're collecting responses. In that case, you may use SPSS or any other statistical software that's freely available. JASP is there, right? PSPP something is also. SPSS is like the trial version must be called by now. JASP is there, right? And PSPP something like PSPP something. Okay, I'll check it again.
But
that software is
no,
that's free. That's a free software. Yeah. So some softwares are there. So then you will be using those softwares. So now the point here is, not every single module of this course will be useful for you when you will be doing your capstone project. But we never know which module you will be using, so that's why we have to provide you the understanding for everything there. Okay, so if you want, you can just use this in Nvivo if you want to try with this. Now after this, I'm going to give you 5-7 minutes. After this, please open your research proposal that you have worked on by now, and one by one I'll be coming and we'll see what exactly you're doing with your project.